Yo, what's up, Mr. Fortune? Today I will be showing you the neuron model that I've built, and I will be going over each of its parts. So this is the neuron. Each part is color-coded to be able to differentiate what's happening. But before I get into discussing what each part does, I want to talk about what a neuron is. The neuron is all throughout our body, and it will receive and send messages from our brain to tell our muscles and our body what to do. To start, we have the nucleus. The nucleus, as we all know, there's a nucleus in every cell, and it helps to power. It helps to power the cell. You know what I'm saying? The next part I'll be showing are the dendrites. The dendrites are the part of the neuron that help to receive the electrical current / the information that will go into the neuron from another neuron. The space between a neuron when they connect is called the synapse, and the synapse, there's a lot going on in the synapse. They're not actually two neurons are not actually connecting. They are there's a little gap between the dendrites and the terminal buttons of the other neuron. So this would be the terminal buttons, and this would be a dendrite. And basically, what I'm here to show is the synapse. So this is the synapse, the gap that is there. In between is called the synaptic cleft. And what happens in the synaptic cleft is that the terminal button will be sending out the neurotransmitters through a vascular transporter through the terminal buttons into the dendrite. That it has these things called neurotransmitter receptors that will basically take the information from the terminal button and send it down into the next neuron. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the cell body / soma. The cell body / soma is exactly what it sounds like. It is the body of the cell that helps to produce proteins to keep the neuron alive. The next thing I'll be talking about is the axon. The axon is the thing that will actually send the information down the neuron to the terminal buttons, and it does that through an electrical current. I'll show this off right now. So as you can see, we can see the lights lighting up. Those lights lighting up are to show the electrical current going through to the terminal buttons. Now there's a couple more components to the axon, one being the myelin sheath. The myelin sheath is a layer of fatty material that will cover the axon, and it helps to actually speed up the transfer of information through the axon. Now when there is a myelin sheath on an axon, there's a gap, and the gap is called the node of Ranvier. The node of Ranvier is just the gap between the myelin sheath that shows a little bit of the axon. Going down from the axon to the rest of the terminal buttons. The terminal buttons will take the electric signal from the axon and turn it into a chemical called neurotransmitters that will be sent out in between the synapses that will then go into the next neuron, telling it what to do, basically, and when it goes into the next neuron, it gets converted back into an electrical signal that will then be sent, and the whole process will be repeated.
Yo, I just want to say thank you for watching. I know this was a fire video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe. You know what's up. Alright, have a good day.